God damn it, Nathan.
Give me a little minute and I'm go over here for book and forward.
You know the money in? What? You know the money interesting. But a life are the best thing. Brr, brr. Alright, guys. Nathan, why you trying to put your camera on? Nathan,
Yo,
why you trying to put the camera on?
put on the camera.
No, I'm saying you want the camera on?
No, pull it up.
Pull it up.
Man said nothing but pitch blackness.
Darkness.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Sure.
Alright, let me turn mine off. You guys can hear me all good. You guys can see the screen, everything. Alright. So, bro, what we gonna do? Just review last week, just so we get the hang of stuff, and then we gotta pick it up where we left off next episode. Nathan. So yep, there you go. I'm just gonna review all of what I didn't really go over last week, and today was a bank holiday, but seemed like the market was still going on. You know the money interesting, but what I like are the best thing. All right.
You know, I hear him good, right?
Come on.
Okay, just a check.
Yo, Soup.
Just check it. Let me put juvenile there. Watch it.
Troublemaker.
Right.
Yo, Soup.
Yeah.
What kind of soup you make today?
No, Sam, they had look to do some peace soup, though.
Eat soup, soupy.
Not this.
Yo, what's it called? Yo, check the stream. Just make sure the stream is working.
Alright.
Nathan, so we're going all the way back to last Monday. Alright, good. We're going all the way back to, let me remove all these joints. This is Sunday. Alright, let me make sure. What was the date last week? That was the ninth. So the first was the 10th. All right, 10th. Hold on there. I'm trying to get my book ready. Ready up. I don't know where my book is, bro. Hold on. Good. So you say. All right. So first thing we really should be doing is come on here and we find the little gap from the previous week to now, which means, so this was Friday, right? So then we need to come here where the yellow line is and see what was the last price on Friday. And Nathan, I don't know if you learned all this, but I'm running through it just like how me and Soup would usually run through it. And then, like I said, the next tomorrow or whenever you want to do it again, we start back where you left off. See? So you get a little advanced preview. You guys hearing me?
Try catch along. We try catch along.
Yeah, bro. This is you don't know this how I always do it for you. Then you're gonna catch on as we go. So this is the last price on Friday. It went from here, it stopped here, and then this price started here. So what I usually do, I come on here like this. That's the end, and then I draw it down to the beginning. Nathan, a little review for you. Down candles start up and end down, right? Right, Nathan?
Yeah.
So the black candles, they start up and end down, and the green candles, they start down and end up. So you see, we start at the end, and then we do it here from the beginning. New week opening gap, and I think this was like the 9th. So Sunday 9th, new week opening gap. So that's the new week, the gap for the whole week from last week to this week. That's the new gap, right? Then now, what time we gonna go to? You remember, Nathan? Soup, I know you know how gone.
There I watch man. There I watch what going.
Yeah, man, you just tell me wherever you want to chime in. Nathan, remember, this mostly for you for real, you know how gone in us. So what time we gonna shuffle to? You know the time? I don't know why I'm not hearing this guy. Yo. Nathan calling WhatsApp. Yo.
Then must hear I'm with the phone man.
Yo. Bro, you asking us what happened? Nah, bro, it's your thing.
That's alright. Wi-Fi gone.
Yeah, we're like, what? That's you. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, look, me not see I come back here. I wake up this morning under stress. Thank you, Father God, I am blessed. I mean, I'm in a reach, at least not yet. Thank you, Father God, I am blessed. You hear me now? Alright. Alright. So, Nathan, once we do that box that we do, you remember what time we shuffle to? So we did that new day opening gap down here that we just drew in. That's for the week from Sunday to the first, I mean from Friday to the first price on Sunday, right? So you remember what time we shuffle to now? 9:31. I mean you want to get on a little bit before, but by 9:31 I want to put my line and then now look for the sugar cane, which is right here, right? Space between the three bars. You remember the sugar cane? Bar one, bar two, space bar three. hmm Then what am I looking for? The window. First window from what? Oh, 10. Well, 9:50. 9:50. 9:50 to 10:10. 10:10. That's right. So I like to draw it in like that. Just put my little thing so I know what area I'm looking to trade in. All right, boom. So I know I'm looking for a trade in this area. I see we came here, and what did we do? We swept the high of this right here. And now it looks like when the window starts, we sweep these lows right here. See this? Come down, sweep it out. Remember, the sweep is it going below, look like it wants to turn back. So when I see it sweep here, especially in the sugar, I'm looking to try to take a long. Now, Nathan, you might not know this, but you should kind of, with your trend line rule, this is the trend line. We love when the trend line gets what we call a break in a new extreme. So it broke right here, then it did a lower low. As long as it goes outside the trend line, right here, you could even, let me try to make it a little clearer for you. You can see how this bar right here goes outside the trend line, the blue line, right? So that's a break. Now we want to see it go lower. Then we could look for it to turn back up. Even better, it went lower and took out these lows. So now when I see that, we got these lows right here, kept intact, took out this high, came back down. Oh yeah, and if you want to do the trend line for here too, you can, right? To the upside. Trend line, boom, break, new extreme. Now we expect reversal. Same thing here, break, new extreme, lower low, slash a sweep. Now we're looking for reversal. I got no fair value gap here in here to take along. So now I gotta go with my strategy. Technically I got a first entry long right here. This is a pullback. This is a second entry long right here. Now, if I don't want to take this one, so basically I'm saying this could be a long right there. If I don't want to take this one, what I do now is count from the bottom here. I have a 0, it goes up. I got a first entry short. Then we actually pull back up in the same bar, second entry short. You see that yellow line? You see that squiggly line? That's our EMA. So we went up we come back down and test the EMA, bounce back up. This right here is also another good long to take back out this high. And if you want, what you could also do is these trend lines. So you can see we're still on the trend line. And even here, we finally break. We know we should go higher to make this new extreme and then take out this high. You see that? I'm not sure if you're seeing it. I'm not hearing nothing, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Bro, remember, I can't hear you if you're not saying nothing.
My brother, my
May I hear the cricket them over there, man.
my what brother, I do I think they might be gone.
Me I wonder way, man, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep me out again, man.
Yes, sir. All right, so that's our first window. Then we usually try to look for our second window, 1050.
So, I want two-legged pullback. That
Yeah, this one right here.
what do you just do?
Yeah, I'll go along right here. Stop loss can be here. You're looking for this high or higher. Or, like we said, the first trade, we have another one for a long right here. Stop loss below the sugar, which I love. I love if I could get the stop loss below the sugar cane. That to me is the perfect trade because if I'm wrong and it comes down here, I know I'm really wrong. If it's gonna keep going, I know I got something good. See what I'm saying? And the sugar is just like a good roadblock. Like remember, if it's going up, shouldn't come back below the sugar. You understand? All right. So that's our first window. And JJ, you good so far, yeah? You know, no questions.
Yeah, man, but good man. But there, I watched it and following up with him too, like it pullback, so it looked like him first in the shot.
That's
Man,
right.
I'm still learning.
You see in here we got
Like,
this. This is our second window. We ain't got nothing in there. Now, we move on. The sugar came into play. The thing that I want to really touch on, right? You see this gap down here that we have? We should be looking for this to possibly come into play. I mean, it already came into play like over here somewhere, I'm sure. No, well, they just broke out of it and retested it. Oh, now we still didn't come back to it. I look for that gap to be a magnet of some sort. Right? That's why I draw them out. So now, new day, right? Nathan, you want to tell me what we're going to do? New day. You remember what we did first?
you knew that?
Yep.
Yeah, the line, blue line at 9:31.
Well, before that, we got this
9:30.
gap. Before that, we got this gap.
Oh,
Oh, you know what I also forgot? It's good that you remind me about blue line.
mm-hmm.
I also forgot.
Midnight opening line now.
There you go, sonny boy. There you go, sonny boy.
I got you in the distance in a father.
Oh yes.
As a sniper.
So Nate, I know Nathan don't know that too much, but as we go along, I'm gonna keep adding more stuff and make it get more and more complex to show you. I don't even say complex, more and more detailed of things that can help you stay on the right track. So
Never
now,
better understand the night.
yeah, exactly. So now, this line right here is the opening at midnight. So I mean, this happens right at midnight. I just mark it. I always mark it. See that? And then look, if you look at the price, look how many times we come back and bounce in this area. But you see, if I didn't have it, there's nothing there, right? As soon as I put the line, look how the chart comes alive. And this right here could be a good clue that we're gonna go long when the market opens because we can't come back down here. And every time we go below it, look at this. We go below for a second, bounce back. Go below here, bounce back.
Push up.
Yeah, so that right there is a good sign like, okay, it looks like we're leaning more to the long side today, right? Especially here, if we were gonna go down all the way here, we should have been came down here and swept these lows, right? We should have came, swept these lows, a little pullback, drop, take this out, and then keep going all the way down. But we didn't. So again, we use all the information possible to help get our inference on the right side. Now let's go back to that. This is the big one.
Wow, very, very, very smart boy. Using big words.
Big words. Oh, yeah, I use big words now, my friend.
Inference.
You see, so look at this now. Look at Friday. This is the same thing, but on an hourly chart. You can see we have a bullish fair value gap here, bullish fair value gap here. And then look, we never, once we bounce here, we can never return. See that? That's a good sign. Oh.
You just keep on go.
That's a real good sign if it can't.
Yeah, bro, man, them. You see that bird, big like them have this,
Yep.
You see them start do that like a barcode thing there, so that them like a breakout of that the trend line, and then they make them near extreme.
Right. And then remember how we usually do this? Measure from here to maybe here. And this is the projection we would be looking for. We didn't quite reach on that day, but we did reach in the end. See what I'm saying? Because that's what we would be looking for on the bounce.
But yo, it's a manipulation thing. This is a father car. What you know? Man, them go up there, give the people them hope, come back, come swipe everything what them got, and then after a while, after a couple hours, them do the actual move.
On the freaking table. On the bench. Bro, behind the bench. What you say?
So like that system in Jamaica.
Yeah, well, understand me can't hear on.
I say like that system in Jamaica.
What about the system in Jamaica?
People who then break entry.
They do what?
Like that when I see Jamaica in Parliament.
So you see how now we're getting a little bit more complex. This is even the first one. But if I know, let's say I mark this out, right? And I know that anything above 2165, right? This is just how we do it. So I come here, I know the high of the fair value gap. So I write it down 21665 and the low is 21657. Right, so remember, I remember those numbers, I write them down. I go back to my chart over here. I come down here. 21657, right? 21657. Look at that. I put a line. 21665. So look at that now. I know anything that stays above there and comes in there and bounce, we should be looking for a long. And what do we see? We're protecting it. We're protecting it. Even more so, we're protecting it with the midnight open. And as soon as we come in here, we bounce. Now remember, this is a 1 hour fair value gap. So if we're bouncing out of it, we're gonna be strong. That's gonna be strong push if it's working. See that? Look how perfect this is. Top of it, come back out. Retest, come back out. And we also have the midnight open. Once we get the midnight open here, right, and we see we got support here, supporting off this, and we can't break the midnight open to go back down. Isn't that more information that the long is definitely in play? Like, not, well, not definitely, but more than likely, I like to say, right? So Nathan, I don't know if you're writing that down. You got new week opening gap. You got the midnight open. You got the higher time frame fair value gaps.
Mm, mm. Yes, the
No, there's
midnight
none of that.
operation
You
are
finished
big.
all. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing some.
Midnight open.
What did he say?
It pass you, man. It pass you.
Yeah, talk to me. Will not talk to me.
No, sir, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir.
Okay, okay. All right. No good, you know. Nathan, you're good. You ready for the next day?
One more time. Give me one more time.
What do you need? Hmm?
Midnight operation.
Bombo clot. But I said midnight operation.
A midnight operation.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let me explain it. Let me explain it. Bro, so the midnight open is basically the opening price at midnight. So whatever and wherever the chart is at 12 o'clock, that's the only thing we're doing. All right, see, like look right here. See this? Midnight. You see the time 00. 000 means midnight. I put a line there, and then what I do is I look for the midnight. You see this bar? This is the bar at midnight. So what's the opening price? How would I find that out? You remember how we said the black or red bars open high and close low, right? So now all I look for is the opening price. If it was a bullish bar, I would look for the low to high. So all I do is I put the line right at that opening price. And I like to put another line right there too, so I know just where it is. See what I'm saying? That's all it is. But that's what they call the true open of the market. Because remember, the market opens at different times for different people. Remember, I told you there's London, there's Asia, there's New York, then there's New York nighttime. So depends on where you are. You might think the open is a different time because remember, for New York, the market only opens at 9:30, but that's not a true open. The new day starts at 12 a.m. So that's really when the market opens. This. You understand now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Explain it.
The midnight opening is when the mark is the true opening. When the
That's right.
market open at 12 o'clock, 12 a.m.
New York time.
That's
That's right.
midnight. Yeah, New York time. And you will look for the opening if it's bullish, you look for it um at the bottom to the top, and
No, no.
if it's
Bullish is what? Me can't hear.
bottom to the top,
Yeah. But why for the bottom thing,
and if
father?
it
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. High to low. That's right, mate. That's it. That's it. Keep it nice and simple. Nothing crazy, man. I tell you. Like me always tell you, don't the second you start making it harder than what it is, that's the trouble, right? It's nice and simple. No. That you don't want to do that, yes, sir. Your head already I go bust up from where it I go do to you. You don't want to make it harder for myself at all. That's a JJ.
And watch this. Think of it this way. You see true trading. No girl can go upset your mind again. Yeah?
Oh yes. Oh yes, brother.
No, 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 Panadia when you're young self just, blow the account. I'm sorry to tell you, sir, you're gonna be enraged. Nothing good stand in front of you, so prepare for that one.
Man say in rage. That's damn right. In rage is fucking right.
Keep away from people.
Oh yeah.
They'll probably clap them down.
That was my and Nathan. And Nathan, this Nathan, if I'm being honest, this is why I want you to trade, bro, because it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you work on yourself. You're gonna see what you need help on. Bro, I can say for 100%, I was way more of an angry person than I knew. Way more. But you would never know until you get put in the
Oh, I
situation.
messed up. Shit. Bam. That's it.
Oh, I'll go on over this one. Then I call him man to do some science.
We can't control it up with them body.
You can control the duffy them. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the boy.
Oh no.
That's the hour of body. Plus, body. Again. Yo, do not hear me?
Yo.
You,
Yo.
not hear me?
Yeah, man. What else now?
Active, ready again.
All right, you ready? All right, so you be killing me with that stupid shit. All right, so brand new day. First, we gotta map out the new day opening gap, right? Yeah, bless you, bro. So this one lock up here, and then this one start here. So now it's not a new week opening gap. That's just when it's from Friday to Sunday. It's a new day opening gap when it's from day to day. So this close here, then it open here, so I boom like that. Then I put on new day opening gap. Boom. See what I'm saying? Simple enough, yeah?
Say open there, close there, and put it in the
Yeah,
open.
that's it. And I just put it just like that. Nothing crazy.
So, because the market close up there, so, and that's why space there between it because our new day will start.
Hold on. Where's it now?
Me a jump on. You hear me now?
Yeah, where's it now?
No, yeah. So the market close right there.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
And
up here so. The market lock right there so, and then they reopen right there so. So I just always map out that space right there. Huh?
oh, yeah, so that's why I say that's why space the test.
Yeah, yeah.
New day.
So remember, fair value gaps are different, but this is kind of like a gap that's gonna be sensitive to the market. Yeah. So now I have that. I always just lock in that, left that. Then the next thing I usually do is find that midnight open. Yeah, exactly. Yo, watch some man. All I know big words and big facts. So all right, this is 12 o'clock, right? So now you tell me where you think the open is. Is the open at the top of this bar or the low of this bar? The bar at midnight. The bar right here, where the line is. Is it the top or the bottom? Where's the open? Is it open from the top to low or low to high? Low to high, right? So then the open, I just put that water on right there for you. So boom, right? Yeah, exactly. And then boom, that would be the midnight open. What I like to do for the previous day, I'll change the previous day color to purple, just so I don't mix them up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those things are might seem little, but it's really important if you're looking for midnight open down here when the midnight open is right here. Right? And now I always just like you, especially when I'm reviewing, I always like to take notice of how many times this thing really bounces off the midnight open and like gives the clues. You know what I mean? I say, like right here, bro. You looking for a short? This thing come reject, reject, boom. Tries to break above, reject, reject. See what I'm saying? I like seeing that. Look at this big one right here. If you don't have this line on here, you wondering why did it reject? Look how perfect this is. Test, test. Get a lower high. This is zero. First entry pullback, second entry, failed second entry long, right off the midnight open. That's what you like to see. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys hear me? Okay. Um. So yeah. All right. After that, you know what time we look for? Yep. Look for the 931. Then after that, what are we looking for after the 931? Yes, sir. So 931. 931 is right there. You can see we literally made the sugar cane right at 931. Perfect. So this is the sugar. Look how far we are from the sugar. Far, far, far. You see when it's far, 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 what I'm realizing is it might be a shady day. Or if it really can't return, it's gonna be a day where it just keeps going. Because as soon as I see this, we can't even come back and retest it. I gotta be on high alert. What I'm gonna be thinking is if we can't come back and retest current day, I'm writing this down for myself. Current day, then we're gonna use previous day. Exactly. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm like, which one of the roaches in the father?
Hold on, I'm coming.
Selling a premium.
Yeah. So right now we can see we really don't want to come down to a discount. Looks like we just want to continue to the premium right now, right? So right here, What I'm gonna look for, one, this is all chopped up, so probably won't look for much. And there's probably news or something around here. But when I see this, right, I probably just know first window, not gonna do much. But let's mark it out. Because when we so far and so jumbled up, oh no, I don't like that color.
You would have said that I really tell me something.
See 1010. So look at that. Look how crazy that is. Yeah, we got the sweep, but then look how big the bar is. We would have no entry right here, right? We got no inversion, and the inversion would all be all the way up here. So really wouldn't be much. See what I'm saying? So now we would look for the second window, right? 1050.
To 11. Alright.
Look at that. Still again, all choppy. We really got, let's see. Yeah, really no fair value gap to try to take advantage of. So probably just skip that one. Only trade idea we got right now is, let's see. I really don't really like the 1151, so we'll just skip that. Let's just say for this rising, we would have taken no trades right there. See what I'm saying? You could tell the difference between today and the day before. The day before was not clear. I mean, the day before was clear. Today is not clear. You see that? You want me to go back to the previous day so you can see the difference, Nathan? Yo, me can't hear again, you know.
Tell me,
Do you bleed?
do you see?
You will. I don't know.
Bro, the man is psychotic, bro. The man just,
Who?
Batman, bro.
The Batman.
Nigga that is in face of a man made of steel when don't feel nothing. When don't feel nothing.
That nigga,
And
that
the
nigga
man
don't
just
care.
done whip up. Now yeah, I got ask the man, do you bleed? Like, sir, this man just fear your life.
Then when my man no answer, man say, you know what? You will.
I say no, that the boy, watch me eye.
Man answer to him himself, dog.
Oh, but him did make him bleed though.
Yeah.
So crazy. Nathan boy. Oh, him gone, him gone. He kick him out again.
You don't know where the Nathan gone. This brother keep getting locked out, locked out.
Yeah, bro.
But so you're not thinking I got trade, but I'm about to get that new shit tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Back at it again.
yes, oh yes.
But this time I'm making sure I take my time every day to trade. Um, I don't know what's wrong with Nathan.
Yeah, bro, just follow on just the process and you'll be alright.
That's it.
Oh yo,
Yeah.
you know what yesterday we get my debut for Sunday League.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, the
We
man them
never
have
win,
Sunday league
but
now.
we never win, but me score 2 goals.
Atta
Score the
boy.
4-2.
Atta boy. That is
Bro, but
my
they are
top.
guppy. Oh, God, but they are guppy. They are guppy. Come back to it, dog.
That is my top striker.
But, yo, the first one, bro, the man threw things to me a power it, you know, man. God, the bitch, them over there watch me from when I shot off a goal, you know. The bitch thinks to me a power it, you know. I'm just fake it and just bend it around him now, son it.
DUD.
Bro, second half come in, me I go for the field, man. Them say, oh, yeah, that was a lucky 1v1 with the keeper. I'm like, word? Alright, watch this. Well, but get the ball up, then I can keep and run up. Ball bounce one time, dog, and the man reach close in the dog, and the man slow, then like him say, oh yeah, him now make this. Chip it over and nastiness, just say, boy.
Vengeance is my name.
You
You will learn.
will learn.
Vengeance.
Oh, God. Yo. No.
Yo, you made it.
I'm have to switch it back to that. Welcome back, darkness. Let's restart it,
All right, you good though?
Yo, so me there say, brother, the reason why I'm not taking a trade because the market there moves with the Messi.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I could show you the difference in the days right now. So, all right, hold on. So you see this day, right? Look at this. Does that look clear to you?
No.
Right. What's with this?
It's like how would I say that range?
Range, exactly. If you want to, we can do this. And when you draw this box around it, you can see it a little clearer. That's why a lot of people don't like to draw. Bro, I got a lot of charts because I like to see the clean and I like to draw. So, you know me, I always have them all up. So, if you put this in the box, you can see perfectly. This is nothing but a barcode that you like scan on clothes, food, whatever, right? Also, one of the main things I use now is if I see no fair value gaps, right? If I see no fair value gaps, I know it's not a good time to trade. Now, also, it could be where if I see too many fair value gaps that's not getting respected, like right here, there's none here, right? Then all of a sudden there's one right here, right? What happens? They come down, try to respect a little bit, come back, violate it. Then they do a down one, come back, try to respect it, violate it. You see, anytime I see they're not getting respected, I also know I should probably stay away. Now, this is Tuesday. Let's go to Monday real quick. And they don't know what me know. Drop a big dirty crown and fix it. Right? Look at this. Look at today. Bullish fair value gap. Come back respected. Come back respected. See the difference? Look how clear that looks. Right? They got a down gap here. Come back, retests it, drop. Come back to this bullish fair value gap. Holds it. See what I'm saying? Got bullish fair value gap here. Come back, retests it. Good. Come back, retests it twice. And holds it. So you just look at the difference. This is clear. Let me try to find
Yo,
it.
may I step in with something a little bit off topic.
Yes.
But Nathan, mama say you forget yourself. portable Wi-Fi box, probably from digital or whatever you want to buy them places from. I am not there, I don't know. But anyways, yes, that was the message. Back to your regular program. Portable Wi-Fi.
My fi.
Portable Wi-Fi box.
Oh, my point.
Thank you, thank you. Gracias, senorita.
Good. What?
You know, yo, Spence.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Well, I'm not gonna say fully there yet, but your boy trilingual in the dog.
All right, we'll talk about this later. Cause I'm wondering what the hell that means.
Yo, you there, brother?
Huh?
Spanish, but one English.
Want the big scream tough dog.
Like I said, he said he's learning trilingual. So you're Spanish, English, what else?
Patwa.
Pato.
Yes.
I guess I qualingual.
Hey, whatever works for you, man.
Spanish, English, Patois. Learning some French and Portuguese from French and
Oh
Portuguese.
shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to start the
That's
French.
boy.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, man. I gotta.
Nathan.
I know.
The man gone.
Yeah, man, I gotta switch to his screen again.
So I guess Nathan just dark lingual then. Guys.
Dark lingual. Cut lingual. Yeah, you stupid son. Man say trilingual. Let me check if this.
Brother, I fear Hispanic people on the damn battlefield, bro.
That's right, bro. That's how I first started learning Spanish for real.
Bro, the man learned my name from one of my teammates when they did it. And me hear the man say, sitting in a Spanish, but you know, me never register the word really, but me see the hand gesture. I say, alright, that mean run, you better move.
Jaja.
Bro.
Yeah, man, they not tell you about the derecha. They not tell you the derecha, izquierda, and all them sit there.
Huh?
They not gonna. What the? They not telling you like izquierda, like pasa izquierda. That means pass to the left. Pasa derecha. That means pass to the right.
Alright.
Yeah, bro. Or pásale. Or más rápido. That means you gotta run fast now. Real fast.
You better get on them wheels and move.
Oh, yeah. Or, that's right. All when you start and then they pass something like, pase largo. What? Are you gonna want to know if you tell him about them say, pase largo. Like long pass in the air.
Yeah, over them want it.
Yeah, bro, you gotta know how to communicate.
Bro, the man them to the 2 goal, bro. And at first I did want, like average height defender done there. One tall one over there on the left. So me not really mess with him.
Yeah.
One couple at the average height. But after the 2 goal, the man them put 2 tall defender right in the middle.
Oh yes.
And 2 at the average height outside. Me say, boom, now.
You think it was gonna be sweet?
I saw him go on.
Oh yeah, bro. They don't mess around. It's just like anything else.
Put something different in here.
No. 21837.
Mommy say if you have no Popeye's chicken for dinner.
No, don't
Hey,
start.
man, Bob.
Just up and said no, but
Bro.
eh,
Me use Sunday. Me use my Sharingan dog.
the fuck that
Yeah,
mean?
bro. I
You.
copy that recipe, bro. I copy
Two
one
one eight
recipe,
zero
dog.
nine.
Man,
Rahu.
I hear.
Yes, Nathan,
Yeah,
we
man.
heard you
Yeah.
again.
I'm alive. Yeah.
We never think say you did that.
But yeah, brother. So when you forward, me have a recipe. Me can make you. You know if you're willing to invest in the ingredients.
Me wanna know what I forgot hear about this first. Invest in
Me not remember
recipes.
my name in Spanish. Me not remember my name in Spanish, but I promise you, you will find a name for it by the time you eat it.
Alright, mate.
Yeah.
So yo, um Nathan, you're good to go? Alright. Is it?
Alright, Father.
So you see these
Him just saying as well.
yeah, but I don't know when that you see these red lines right here? This is the higher time frame fair value gap, right? So this is the one from the hour for the next day. See this right here? This is this fair value gap. Those two lines is basically that fair value gap. Yeah. So I always have all these screens. Bro, what? Okay. Right. Yeah, bro, you gotta mark them out. You want them to be like you wanna see the higher time frame. That's why I usually have all those screens. You wanna see the higher time frame on the lower time frame chart. That's how you really see what I want. Cause I wanna see like on the 1 minute when it's hitting the top of this level and this blue level. See what I'm saying? Because if I can see it on the 1 minute, what I'm essentially seeing is when this wick right here is about to get formed. And if I can see when the wick's about to get formed, good business. Like that means I could get in. I don't even like to say early, but you could get in at a decent time where the risk isn't that big. Right. So this is 10 o'clock. Let's see. What does the 1 minute look like at 10 o'clock where this wick starts to form? Look at this. This is the wick right here, right? So from 10 o'clock, you can see we went down, then we went up until about 10:53. See what I'm saying? So, boom, till about 10:53, right? We go up a little bit more, and then that's where we get that drop. So if I'm trying to anticipate that, I want to see when we hit this level at about 11. Let's see, at about 11. See, we come here, then we go under the level. Remember, I would already be looking for the short. So now I'm just looking for a decent opportunity, basically where it rejects off here, and then I could get my stop loss above. Right here is kind of decent, honestly. Where you get this high, come down, break below, retest the new day opening gap and the top of that, right? So you can go short right here. Stop loss decent place here, or even better here. And then you will be looking back to the sugar. At least to the top of this range, but for the real prime trade, we should be looking back for our area, right? That we marked out right after 931, right? See what I'm saying? Yo.
Yeah, yeah.
So you see how we put it together? Higher time frame. Hold on.
It's on a higher time frame, then I use that and do it for how is that 1 minute chart, right? 1 minute chart. That's cool. My own account again. Roach.
Um.
You
Yeah. You hear me?
can connect me like my account again. So me I say you use your watch chart and then I just check your watch chart to get we get yes sir.
Yeah, because what I'm getting from the hour chart is the hourly levels and the hourly fair value gaps.
So if you look for the watch chart like they say you get 10 o'clock this is it like make bullish move or one bearish move. You just check it on the 1 minute chart and just
Yeah.
execute your
I'm trying to find the entry on the 1 minute, but I'm trying to find the main direction from the hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to know where we're supposed to be traveling to for a longer period of time. Then I could drop down and try to find the entry with a smaller risk.
mm-hmm.
Understand? As long as I have the direction more time right than not, a lot of good stuff can happen. All right, so good.
Yeah man.
All right, next day. Remember, we have until Friday. So this is, I think, Tuesday. We got 3 more days. So, bro, this is what you need to be starting to practice doing. And remember, you could get the trading view whenever you have time and you have some more internet and whatnot. We do some more. And I could put this on your computer. So that way you can do this as well
Yes, sir.
by yourself, and then me and you and JJ can check it. So this yellow line, when you see just one yellow line, means it's the break, and then it's gonna start the new day. Meaning this right here is the last thing on Tuesday. This right here is the first thing when it opens on Tuesday night. Because remember, it only closes for like an hour. Yeah. So boom, this is the close, and boom, this is the open. Then that right there would be our new day opening gap. Look how the market comes back down and plays on the previous day midnight open or the current day, because this is still Tuesday. See what I'm saying?
Then you just push up.
Yep. Again, why you want to have these things on your chart. Now, this is where you want to know the strategies to add. Let's say I'm looking for a trade here, right? because I have this level. This right here also helps me enter the trade. I get a break. I get a new extreme, right? I get a sweep this low. Didn't quite sweep this low, but they tried, right? See how I'm checking it out? Midnight open. Come in here. What do I see? I got a sweep and I got this bearish fair value gap. See that? I could make this red, right? I see how I keep adding you more and more detail as we go along each day. I just want to show you all the different parts that you want to learn and then how you're going to put it together. Because once you get the trend line here, right, and you get the break, and then you see it make that lower low, already you should be thinking, all right, I probably want to start looking for a long. See what I'm saying? Right. Now you got to think to yourself, what's going to help me know when I should possibly enter the long? I want to see a opposite fair value gap get violated. This was a bearish one. It should be holding down the price. It doesn't. Price breaks right through it. Something like this, especially if it closes over the EMA decent, I already know some people are already going long right here. And because the stop loss isn't so big, why not? It's only 10 points, 12 points. Aim for this high. Now, if you want to be more conservative, you wait for it to go up, come back, retest the same gap, and hold it. Because they literally close above it. So if you don't want to go along there, come back, retest, hold it, retest, hold it, higher low. So you got two entries. One here, one there. And me, what I do, if I'm already in here, comes back up, closes above this, I'm probably going to enter one more. So then I'll be in two. And then I'm holding for this high. See how we put it all together real quick? And now we got our EMA too that it keeps closing above. I love to see that with the bounce. Basically, they're turning. This was supposed to hold down the price, right? This red box. And they just keep violating it and making it hold up the price instead. That's good sign of disrespect and boxing them all. You understand? Yeah, bro. Those are just the spots that you want to notice. You want to notice when this is supposed to do this, but it's not able to do this. Right? So if it's not gonna go, if it's not gonna keep it down, what's gonna happen? They're gonna keep it up.
Say market moving at two.
What do you say?
Say market moving at twos.
In twos, yep. So I like when they try, especially when they try it twice. That's again why you could wait here. If you see it don't work, let them come down, then try again. Because technically, let's see something. Let's see right here. 0. First entry, pullback, second. So technically, right, this is a high, a new high, or a mini intermediate high. They went down. They tried to go up once, they came back down, and then they tried to go up twice. So again, even if you're just looking at one of these strategies and not combining them, you still end up at the same conclusion. Take the long. Especially when you see this bouncing off here, bouncing off there. See, all these, I mean, I hate to say it, bro, but all this bullshit that we drawing, that shit don't make no difference. It's just more information, right? Because you can have all this and this trade still lose. So that's why I like to picture my trades like this. See what I'm saying? I just like to picture the beginning piece. Once I can master the beginning piece, right, like a little cookie cutter, cut out this little piece right here. And this is the activity that I practice seeing at the places I want to see them. This is clearly a place of support. So I want to see this type of activity around here. That's good. I don't know if this is going to happen. So you really want to know these are the triggers to help you enter. See what I'm saying? You always want to memorize the trigger. I don't know about the rest. All right, let's go to our midnight open. Why the cricket them just sound peaceful? Eh? Bullfrog.
Yeah, bullfrog and I pick it on it and everything.
So it's a cricket.
Got it. Bullfrog some big school.
Jaja. Say I deal with the man them.
No, for you know that going on, they come back man.
Hmm? Alright, so this is our new day opening gap for this day. Make it a different color, but look at this. It's around the one from the day before. See that? So now let's go to our time slot. Big drop. This is news right here. This alright. Key thing, right? You see when you get these big drops? What I like to see is if there's gonna be an opportunity for a sweep down here, and then we're gonna go back and take out the top of the drop. I love doing that. And I'm not even gonna ask. Look at this. That's exactly what happened, right?
Because as I did say, you have to balance. You have to balance it backward,
Right. By the end of the day, right at the end of the day, they come and take this out. So I love to see that. I'm learning to have more patience to take these trades though, because bro, look how long that took. But it played out. So you gotta get in, maybe take some profit off and just leave the rest for the rest of your idea. Big job. This was some crazy news. One bar, bro. In 1 minute, you went from 1 minute you went from 21,850 to all the way down to 21,560. But that's 300 points in a minute.
Boy. That's you in the red, boy.
Doof. Like, bro, this is why I don't mess with the news. A lot of people trade the news, and that's good for them. Look, because you could be in the trade right here. Remember, right here, it looks like it's going up. What happens when it catches you with this?
Oh hell nah, twin. That shit no.
Dead.
Nah,
Everything.
that shit finna eat your pocket away, twin.
Yo, what the hell?
money dog, they all see it. I say, no, we're service to you, man.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. You already know. You already know there's people just like that. But good. Let them do that. Me?
That job too much, man. I said, come out, man. Get up.
Get up. Yo,
Oh boy, and if you think say that stop loss where you place I go save you slippage on there nastiness.
dead.
Oh god.
Oh my
Check
days.
it right beside the X.
Right.
Use tech tax, you know, boy.
Woolly buttocks too. Alright. So now I come back to the hourly, right? And what do? I want to see where are the previous or current levels on the hour chart. So like these levels in here are small. When I see this big drop, I'm probably gonna focus on this level right here. So then again, I go back. I'm looking at the high at 21641, right? I write it down. 21641, or is that it? Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Yep, and then the low is 21603. All right. Then I go looking at the day. I'm gonna show you guys something else with the day soon, but right after this actually. Then I'm looking at the day, right? Overall on the hourly, I see we swept this low right here. We didn't sweep this low, but then we turned back. So then I'm knowing, again, aiming for this high, or this high, which as you can see on the next couple days, that's literally what they did. So come back over here. These are my levels. What am I looking for? 21603, right? And 21641. And if you want to label this, you can, right? High time frame, get value gap, slash level high, right? So then you could know that that's the high of it. High time frame. You could know that's the low of the higher time frame. This is the high, low. See how we got the midnight open levels marked out? Same way, right? I'm wondering why they don't have my label in there. Because usually I have this labeled too, but you can see this is the sugar cane. I like having everything labeled. So again, look at our high time frame level coming into play. Right here, we try to close, come back, close right in there. Go back to the high. So we got our time. Let's find our window. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 9:50 to 10:10, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I just like to put it before, a little bit before, a little bit after. Sometimes you block the bar, but you guys can see it. So now, remember, we're looking for things to happen. When they don't happen, we're going to try to look why, and we're going to try to find out what else we could do, right? And I'm going to introduce you guys something else real quick. After this. So boom, we got our time, we got our window. We came up here, and then we just started dropping, right? Nothing really to take here. I mean, I guess if you want to be aggressive, you could take the inversion of that right there. See that? When they close below here, maybe you could go short there. But again, stop is pretty big. And if you would have put your stop above this bar, you would have got stopped out. Closest you could have put it is maybe there. Or maybe halfway up on this wick. So maybe there. And then maybe, you're aiming for the sugar. We don't get all the way there, but you would have things telling you to close this trade. All right, so maybe you got one there. For me, seeing this higher time frame through this drop and then bounce, I'd more so be looking for the long, and as well as right, like I said, when the news come out and the news is over here at 8:30, I want to see us take out the high. So I don't know if I'll take the short, be aggressive maybe. I would probably try to look for the long. So now I would just be sitting here looking for something like this. Got trend line, got a break, got near extreme. Now, this is the key, right? Maybe you're asking yourself, okay, so now should I look for a long? Yeah, you can start looking for a long, but you want to see other things too. This is a decent bounce off the level. So now, yeah, you're looking for long, but you wouldn't be looking for a long until you get what? The inversion right here, right? No way I could look for a long yet until we close above this. This is the last one before the drop, boom, right? I get nothing, it drop again. Now, I got the gap right there between these three, right? And perfect, look at that. The gap aligns with the higher time frame level. So when we go down, sweep, come back, close above here, this long right here, they just begging you to take the long.
Oh my God.
Wow. Right?
That ass, bro. That ass, bro. That really begging.
Yeah, bro. Like, look, like, if you have all these levels, that's why you draw out all these levels. It makes it easier for you. This is simple for you. And remember, I have the thing where in real time it draws the fair value gap. So boom, it'll just draw it in. Boom, I'll just be sitting here. Maybe I got an alert on because I could put an alert on, right? When it hits my level, I get the alert. Come look at the chart, pay more attention. If I'm already here, I look for the long. As soon as we close above this gap, I'm going long. Stop loss down here or here. This is the minimum lowest for the stop loss, directly below the inversion. Really, you would want the stop loss to be down here. It's a little big though, but still, right? Um, and then now, let me give you some more adding on. This is the sugar. We cannot reach back to the sugar. We tried here once, we tried here twice, and we tried here 3 times. That in itself should tell you that more than likely we're going to be going up. See how we use these context clues, right? Now also, these bars right here are the last set of bars before we go and take out this low. See these up bars? I could take something like this and draw them out. Could say it's a break, what we call a breaker. Probably going out of order, but maybe I should tell you what the order block is. So when price is going down, right? Let me say it like this for the order block. They say that price is going down here. All the bullish bars should start to act like resistance. In other words, they should be holding the price down. That's what should be happening. Yeah? If the price really moving down. So that's the order block. When it comes back, retest it, should drop. And it needs to be a bullish bar, the last one or the last few before they take out the low. See this one right here? They come, take out the low, come back, retest it, can't pass it, drop back down. Come up, come up, come up. These few right here, come down, try to break below, retesting in all of it, break down. The second it breaks back above though, you want to start paying attention because remember, like we said, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So now it's probably going to help them do the opposite way, right? You can't hold it down. So now look what happens. Break up here, bounce, gone. Where do they come back down to exactly? Right here, right? I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, man, here.
Yeah. So you see where they come back down to, right? Exactly right here. So more ideas, more evidence, more directional bias. Now, on top of that, I want to look at my new hour bar at 10 o'clock. Look at my hour bar at 10 o'clock. Look at this. Boom, push back up, back down, back over to 11. Now look at the wicks. So now, when you start seeing this wick bounce down here at 10, that's where you want to say to yourself, okay, this low right here is 578, right? This is the low right here. See what I'm saying? You got to kind of picture it. This move, right, is the new 10 o'clock bar. The first, like 10 minutes or so? This is the move down. Now they're going to reverse this move and it's going to make that wick. You understand what I'm saying? This down move, right? That move right there. You can see that?
Yeah,
All right. This down move that make this little straw, right? This little wick.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that part, right? That move is this.
All of that,
Boom. All of this on that 1 minute. Now,
all of that, the bearish moving.
exactly. Now, when you see it hit these levels and you see we start returning, you want to already start picturing it make this long wick keep going back up.
Mm-hmm.
See? So look, higher time frame alignment going back up on the hour. Okay, I'm definitely looking for a long on the 1 minute. And look, they retrace that move all the way up to here. To say you get out at a previous sugar or a previous midnight open, or simply just get out at this high. All right, you good?
Yes, sir.
So again, that's order block, and when it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, it's called the breaker. Order block, the last bullish or bearish bar before they take a high, the last bullish bar before they take a low. Could be bullish bars too. Like if you see, notice this one, it's a couple consecutive. Um, let's see if we see anything in the other window. This window is still coming back and trying to make a play on these levels.
10:50 to 11:10.
Yep. See, we come back rejecting off the sugar. Nothing really here. Come back down, did this sweep, holding holding the top of this, can't come back down and touch this level again. Do we get any inversion? Not till all the way right here. Now let's see. What time is this? 11:27. All right, go back to the hour. Look at this. Look at that bar. Nasty work. Another wick. So now we know this, just like we seen here, that down move was that. This down move you're anticipating to try to be over. Right? That's the whole wick. And then as soon as we close above out here, let me show you. We're gonna start adding up everything. Because we see it close above, okay, but then it starts to break down. Now I want to see it retest. Even better, right? Because I got a low, come up, we close above, retest, we holding the EMA, and we holding this bullish gap. So again, same thing. I'm trying to get in at the wick and then ride out the full hour move or the rest of the hour move. All right, good. All right. So from now, from the hour early, I'm gonna say to myself the next day, what PDA, right? That's what they call 'em. What PDA, right? Like basically key important areas on the chart. What area on the chart from the hour do you think we should carry over into the next day? I keep trying to give you a little hint. What's really big and really strong from the previous day that can have some effect on how the price moves the next day? You don't see this? You see that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This big bearish gap.
Yeah.
Don't you think you would want to mark out those levels and then carry them over into the next day? All right. So
Mhm.
2170, I'll say 703, and then the high is 21783, right? So 21783. I could put it from now. Leave it there. All right, boom. And then what's the low? 21703. Boom. Right? Now I go to my next day. I already got a couple levels. This is Wednesday, gonna be new day. Look how small this new day opening gap's gonna be. I got from here, that's the close, and from here, that's the open. Don't matter how small, still count it. See what I'm saying? Don't matter how big or how small.
That's just smart for everybody. Yep.
Yep, but it's still powerful. Don't matter. Like, look at this. We come here and we bounce right there. Remember, the chart is always blank, yo. So for me, the more critical information I could put on, and I don't want to put on too much, but the more simple and critical information I find, I always want to have it on my chart. Midnight open, definitely a big one. Always want to have it on my chart.
Been funny, but you been funny low.
Go easy, dog. Yeah, exactly. So then once I see open from the low, boom, I know that's right there.
I have a quote came from a wise man, and that wise man is me. Go easy on the markets, and the markets will go easy on your wallet.
Oh, I dare ask. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
He's right though. If anybody knows, it's this guy too. So got that. Remember, we already have our high time frame level mapped out early. Damn, there's so much stuff over here. Look how much stuff is in this one place. You see that? Those are the key things right there. If I come and I got a higher time frame level in between midnight open, right? You see, this is the level right here. and it's in between midnight open. There's two sugar canes around it. There's a new day opening gap. I'm these are the things where you can never say 100%, but very high probability we gonna reach back down here. This is a whole bunch of magnets, whole bunch of interest areas. See what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of stuff for liquidity down here. Basically, refill up the tank, stop some people out, do some damage. Understand? So we come here, we try to break it, couldn't, flip back up. Even this right here, lovely trade. This is all terrible, terrible, terrible. You can see the next fair value gap would be right there. If they don't close above there, you wouldn't even be looking for a long. And they don't this whole time. Couldn't try to do it, couldn't. Take out this low, now we got a new fair value gap finally. Cause look, first it was right here, but then they took out the low again. So now it moved to right here. And when it did, look, take out the low, close above. Look at that. We just gotta be patient and wait for it, man. I swear. Right place, right time. Give it a 10-point stop. You're looking for this high, or at least back to this new day opening gap, or this high. See what I'm saying? And that's also why you want to have these things on your chart. Where is price going? Obviously, we're looking for the highs if we're going long here or here, right? Or this one. But if we keep going past here, okay, we're looking for here. Then I'm looking for these levels. And I'm also watching out for these other fair value gaps also, right? Like I'll be watching out for this if I see any shady activity around here. Or even this one. These are the things you're doing and have drawing on your chart. See?
Yes, sir.
Seen. All right. 9:31, right? Boom. Look at that. Sugar cane is in play. Where's our time slot?
9:50 to 10:10.
Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're gathering context clues, right? We already saw earlier we hit this level and bounced out of there. We saw that 4 a.m. Let's go to the hourly chart. 4 a.m. Remember, we saw that on the 1 minute before. Remember that same spot? Let's go back there. Right here, right? That's 4 a.m. Look at that. 4 a.m. Come back, dig into here, bounce out. Now, as long as we see that, we should know we're looking for a long, right? More than likely. See how we're using this to help anticipate our ideas for the day, our direction for the day. So again, I already have the level over there. The level has already been used, right?
It doesn't mark out there.
Right, exactly. Already looking for a long direction. After 9 o'clock, what else can I see right here? After 9 o'clock, I can see that we also inverted this gap. So now I'm gonna mark out this level 21888. That's the high. 21863. That's the low. Right. So now hold on, I'm trying to save these real quick. All right. So now I look for these new levels, right? 2188. Then I look for the low, 21863. So look now, I got new levels, right? Looks like this gap right here that gets inverted. But let's say our window, we already took out these lows, we're bouncing, come back down. We do have an inversion right here, right in the window. As soon as the window starts, boom, we already got sweep. We got zero, first entry short, pull back, second entry short, gonna fail as soon as we break above the bar in EMA. Decent long opportunity. We're also pulling back to the sugar because we came here, went below, retest, reject. We couldn't get far though. Couldn't get far at all. Turn back. So then after, let's say you don't like this trade, you could wait a little bit. I kind of like that one. Wait a little bit, come back down, retest the sugar, end the inversion, first entry, pull back. This is gonna be second. So I kind of like this one. Even though we don't really close above the EMA, interesting. Now if you don't like that one either, you could also use this. Wait for the inversion a little bit after the window close and just take that one. Good. Yeah, Nathan. Can't hear you again in the boss.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You good?
Yeah, and
Alright, yeah, bro, like 10 more minutes, I'm done. What's it called? But
what's the same I do here?
uh-huh.
What the giant bucket? Hashtag open one.
Hmm.
You see from the works of Jah, them come create time.
Why?
Stand
Not
up
Friday,
high.
not Friday, man.
Hey, hey, hey. Why be frightened when you know it's the eye? Hmm? Anyways,
She don't roll up them.
Oh, in the on video. I don't know why my gun will be there yesterday.
real bad man.
Real bad man. But yo, so look at this. Remember that same level we drew out on the 1 hour? This level now. This inversion now. Look how we come back, try to retest it. This is what it looks like on the 1 minute. Look at that. When we see it holding and then you see midnight open holding again, more more ideas for a long. I don't necessarily see a setup over here, maybe here, but you would have got stopped out here. You'd have to have your stop all the way down here. And that's crazy. It's like 50 points. So I wouldn't say that, but at least you can see the direction, right? Higher time frame trades helping to mark out direction. That's the key. Um, yeah, bro. So I mean, that's the same thing. This is Friday. We got one more Friday. It don't even look like we got that much crazy.
You know, when I big chat, them everything back again.
Huh?
You know, when I big chat, them back with everything again.
Yeah, I mean, I still got it. I still
Why
use
you
that.
get it?
Yeah, of course, bro. I still use it.
You need to use it, but
Nah, bro. It's just I could only have one screen on the Zoom. But so again, this is new day opening gap. We gotta skate through because I got one more thing to show you in the higher time frame. Midnight open, right? 0 0.
why a midnight operation, we can call it there.
You could call it whatever the hell you want, as long as you know what you're talking about. Midnight operation, bro. Uh, all right. So again, I love to see it, right? Look at the midnight open coming into play. 4 a.m. again. Seems like 4 a.m. is a key time. 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. I want to always look at what the market's doing. Midnight open couldn't do it. Drop back down. Let's go in our window. Look how long it took to make the sugar today. Because that's where the hunt begins. And we didn't make the sugar till all the way over here. All this was chopped. All chopped. Come here, create it. Break above, reject, come back down. It's actually decent. Can't even lie. First entry, second entry. Only thing I don't like is above the EMA. But for me these days, my sugar is the boss. I go where the sugar is going. So that's a nice little short. If you would want to wait, come back, you break above. You wouldn't take a trade till here for the inversion and you would have got stopped out. So again, that's why I kind of like the sweep, either the sweep of the high, or I know we're going to get a break in a new extreme. See that we already got the break, and then once you get the new extreme, you would that would be a little shady. So that could help you save you on that one. Um, 10, 950. All right, so that's our little window. So again, easy short. We took out the high, and again, trendline rule, right? Break, new extreme, reversal. For same thing for the downtrend. Even better, because when you see this, you're expecting a down move. You got new extreme now, definitely for the down move. So that's nice too. 1150. I mean 1050, 1110. All right. Remember, we didn't draw out the higher time frame fair value gap yet, right? So this is our other window. We don't really got much in here either. When we see this, I would say we would map out this level right here, which is 22053, or and the low is 21998, right? So 21998. 22053. We'll just mark this as the high. We don't need to know where the low is at. So let's see where the high comes into play. Right there. See that? So again, from about 652 or so, we know we're not really trying to go short right now. Look at the whole day. Came down, swept that. So maybe this would make this short questionable. Or maybe we would think, okay, now we can finally break down into it. Right? But again, still using higher time frame to try to get a trade. And from here, you would probably be looking long. But we could also say, if you get up before, you could take the short back to it. But once it does that, you would be looking for a long. So again, you see how the higher time frame helps. I'm gonna show you guys this last thing here that I do with the 9 o'clock bar. Always take this and I like to always mark out my 9 a.m. bar, because for me, we're either going to pull back to the previous day 9 a.m. or we're going to use our current day 9 a.m. to reject, or just a previous 9 a.m. candle. That's where I see price moves to, from, tries to take out. Like here, we literally rejected off this 9 a.m. candle twice. Came up, reject. Came up, reject. Try to break above this one. Try to go below this one first. Then we came back up. It's literally stuck in between this one and this one. I don't know if you guys see what I'm saying. Notice I'm just marking out every bar that was 9 a.m. Came back here. Look at the opening price for the 9 a.m. Look how they use that as support. Now remember all the other reasons we have for these trades, but I'm going to show you more.
Yo. Oi. Me I do something I know. Me I do something I know. I can't come here.
Yo, JJ. Oh, Father Badness, man.
Oi, 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 oi.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. Like I said, y'all should just check out this 9 a.m. bar. Just do a little research on it. I can expand on that later, but just do a little research on this. Just see how I always draw them out, just like this. Always put a little box around them, just like this. And I'm either looking for price to pull back into them, use them as support, use them as resistance. Well, hopefully y'all got some stuff from that, alright?
I don't spoil the damn fire alarm. Man, let it go, huh?
Jaja, everything alright though? Huh?
What's up, sir?
Yeah, man. Everything good, man. Me just there, you know, they're funny.
Oh
I
no,
keep
man.
good funny.
Man, probably a bun up sitting over
I'm
there.
in the kitchen this time, man, and I mean,
Just both to say, oh yeah, bun up.
you know, I great share something, brother.
Yes, sir. That boy, I love running.
Isn't that right, Chef Nathan?
Oh yes. Alright, my G's. But like I said, gonna make I know where else I going. See? I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow or whichever day, but let me know.
Alright, bro.
Alright, yo. Good more.
Yeah, I'm not going to phone tomorrow, dad.
Alright, night, ma. Roll
Mama say
safe,
good.
mates. Roll safe.
Mama say good night, yeah.
Alright.
Good night.
Hey, Dad say good night.
Adios, amigos.
Alright.